Hello everyone, my name is Trevor, I go by the Mr. Trails, and welcome to the channel. I would like a moment for all of us to have a collective rest in peace to skill in Dauntless. And I'm not talking about the meme video I had out a while ago, I'm talking about skill when it comes to Dauntless trials. With the launch of Terra Escalation, more on that in a day or two, we got the Granny's Heartbreaker tonic. Just from the description of this tonic alone, we already knew that for however long this tonic lasted, the trials scene would be completely changed. So here's the info about the Granny's Heartbreaker tonic. It will last from the time of this video 75 more days, meaning that the Quill Shot trial and the following 10 trials will be affected by this monstrosity. At a base, this tonic gives 25% critical chance and 25% critical damage. It does indeed get affected by Catalyst to give 40% critical chance and damage at Catalyst plus 6. The base duration of this tonic is 40 seconds, with the Catalyst plus 6 duration being 64 seconds. And I tested these with my own crit pots to confirm that the duration and the damage are affected by Catalyst properly, which means that the crit chance should be affected as well, and man is that terrible. This means that Cunning 6 will be firmly a must-have in the Trials meta for the next 11 trials. Throw in Discipline 3 and you have 57.5% crit chance in solos with a total of 220% critical strike damage. You might ask why not Discipline 6, but having 57.5% crit chance makes another 7.5% crit chance a negligible increase for anything other than consistency. With a 57.5% chance to deal 120% damage, we get that the average multiplicative DPS gain from Discipline 3, Cunning 6, and Granny's Heartbreaker is a monstrous 69% multiplicative DPS. By the way, nice. To give you some perspective, Hellion Chainblades are the best Chainblade option due to their unique effect adding around 30 to 35% multiplicative DPS. But now imagine that, but double applied to every weapon in the game. That is how seriously busted this tonic is in conjunction with Catalyst and Cunning. As of recording this voiceover, the best solo trial time is Helltrix at 25 seconds on the Quill Shot trial. This is 9 seconds better than any other solo Dauntless trial before it, Boreas 34 seconds being the fastest on record previously. As a reference point, Helltrix's best time on this trial last time was around 45 seconds. Due to the 2 lantern upgrades we've received since then, a 10-second or so improvement would have been reasonable, but it would seem like the tonic itself is actually reducing the times by 10 or more seconds. And remember, it is still only day 2 of the trial as I'm recording this. Many people were already blasting some of the trials for being a critical RNG fest before this tonic was released, when many builds were using 17.5% crit chance. Now that we have 57.5% crit chance or more, it will be possible for some runs to actually crit every single hit, which will make grinding for the leaderboards laughable for both solos and groups. In group trials, specifically ones where you want to use a Warpike, it would be even worse. The Warpike's Savage Wellspring special is a 25% crit chance buff, bringing our crit chance to 82.5% crit chance when running in groups with Discipline 3. And if you tack on Discipline 6, you are looking at a 90% crit chance. While all of this extra crit chance wouldn't be negligible to tack on, the 57.5% crit chance for any weapon could make it so Warpike Savagery runs are a thing of the past. Because now any weapon has a 220% boost on crits, top times could just become 3 strikers 1 hammer or 4 striker runs going for crit grinding. And while this insane crit damage and chance will be some type of fun while it lasts, it's honestly just not good for the state of the game. One day there will be a legitimate solo time for a Dauntless trials of under 20 seconds on one of the behemoths, and if this is supposed to be the hard content of the game, that just looks silly. That's why I would suggest a hashtag nerf the crits movement if we don't want our game to sit in this puddle of degenerate gameplay for longer than it has to. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Do you think that this tonic needs a serious nerf, or do you think it just needs to be removed altogether? Honestly, I don't think that this crit tonic would be all too bad if it was something like 10% of each, so that way you're topping out at 16% with Catalyst. Now for some trials it would still be a must-have tonic, but I would say 16% with Catalyst is a lot more reasonable than the 40% that we have right right now. And if you guys enjoyed my take on this, consider liking the video. And if you enjoy Dauntless content, consider subscribing to the channel where I post Dauntless content every week. My name is Trevor, I have been the Mr. Trails, and I will catch you guys next time.